Good morning. It's day 174 of freezing my way from Mexico to Canada on the PCT. Now, my Garmin said it was supposed to be 34 last night. Lies. My water froze, my tent froze, my bidet bottle froze, everything froze. Except me. I stayed warm, but I had to put my head under my quilt. I think, so let's see. My thermometer in my tent said 27. So I'm guessing it was like 22 or something to that effect outside. My water's still a little frozen. I don't know if you can hear it. Jingle, jingle. Anyway, my plan today is hopefully 27 miles. I looked and there's not a ton of elevation gain, and that would be at a water source, so that's ideal. But I'll check it again later in the day and make a plan. So I'll be very close to the road, so I can be picked up the next morning. Trying to figure out a little bit more that I can hike tomorrow, because it'll literally only be like, I forget, 5 miles or less tomorrow morning that I'll have to hike. So if I could get another 10 mile or so section, 10, 15 in one of the spots that I'm missing, that would be awesome. I looked at the next section, so like I could just keep going, and there doesn't seem to be a good place to get off, and it's supposed to start pouring tomorrow night. But I think there's a couple options of places that I could go and get a few more miles in tomorrow after Chris picks me up. So we'll just see. Lots of variables at the moment. Excuse me. I did, for once, keep my base layer on, so I'm hiking in my shorts and long johns like a weirdo. But I'm warm, except my little fingertips, because I keep messing with my phone. All right, I'll check in later. You know, a lot of people really hate burn scar areas, and I understand why. It's sad, and there's hardly any shade. And when it's hot out, it's a way different story. I'm probably going to be complaining of the heat later today, and it won't even be that hot. But there is something serene and peaceful about it, and I love seeing how it's recovering. Tree. Oh, so I don't hate them. I'm glad that it's not the middle of summer going through this, though. Also, I'm very happy with the trail. Most of it's like this. It's so nice on my feet. Makes me so happy. Every morning when I get up, I have to loosen my shoes way up put them on, and then 3 or 4 times throughout the morning I have to stop and tighten them. So they start out really swollen, and I guess hiking moves the fluid around and then they go back to normal size. But they're not hurting too much this morning, so that's good. I don't remember if I mentioned, but after today I will have basically 90-ish miles left. No, wait, 80. I'll have to look again just to make sure. But there'll be a few miles in this section, and then a section that's like 44 miles and a section that's 34 miles. So, oh look, there's the ranger station. Apparently it's been locked up for several years, and there is a pit toilet, but I think that's also been locked up, and I'm not going to go check it out, although that is what I do when I see cabins in the woods, is I go look for a pit toilet. But I'm not going to, because I can't imagine that it's unlocked at this point. There's a lot more living trees in this area. You can tell the fire was here, but not completely. There's a little meadow back there, but it's too far back. But there's a meadow with water. There's several springs along the way, so I thought I was going to have a difficult time with water, but I think that's not till maybe this evening. So I'll probably have to fill up or make sure I make it to that 27-mile mark. So it's a good day. I'm about 7-ish miles in, maybe 8 by now. And the trail is still smooth. Makes my feet happy. Really, trail. We got one more log bridge for me to cross. Fine. Alright, that looks nice and fat, but still. Well, this is Warner Valley Campground. There's nobody here right now. I don't know if it's officially open, but the pit toilets were open, so that made me happy. But it looks like a great place to stay. There's bear boxes and picnic tables and fire rings and lots of campsites. So very cool, and I'm just grateful for the pit toilets. It doesn't take much. Here, basically right off the trail, is the Drake's Bad Guest Ranch. So from the comments on Far Out, they're pretty cool, or it's a pretty cool place to stay, and the people are really nice, but you can't always trust their closing date. Because I read a comment from somebody who reserved a room in October and then showed up and they were closed. But so you probably want to call ahead. Other than that, they have really good reviews, and they're right here. All right, I'm going to take this Boiling Springs Lake Loop and go check out the lake. and then the terminal geyser. So hopefully it doesn't add too much to my day, but I have a little extra time tomorrow, so I will be fine. Side quest activated. Oh baby, look at what we got here. We got a steaming lake. Hey, I had a steaming lake this morning because it was cold out, but it's not cold out anymore. What is it? Look at that, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Well, there's no signs that don't say go close up. I'll just follow this trail. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Wow. Well, I'm not going to be dumb and walk right up to all that because who knows where I can fall through. But that is super cool. You can hear it bubbling. Oh my gosh, the trail is so overgrown with whitethorn right now, and you just gotta bust through it. It's really sad and hurts my legs. This is what it looks like. See how big those thorns are? Yeah, I gotta walk through them. This is the Terminal Geyser. It's 0.3 off trail, and it is an amazing area of just steam and boiling, bubbling water just in the middle of nowhere, and there's nobody out here. It's awesome. Totally worth the extra steps off the trail. Well, this really cool, beautiful meadow is in fact a lake called Little Willow Lake. And guess what? It's not on the PCT. It's a side trail. So I guess I accidentally took 3 side quests today instead of just 2. It's not too far back though, so... but I'm tired. I want to stop now, but it's not time to stop yet. Leaving Lassen Volcanic National Park. Thank you, Lassen, for the great views and for recovering from your fire. Okay, I'm at the Feather River. I'm going to cross the bridge and find a campsite, get set up, and then I'll check and see how many trail miles I did for the day. I know I did 23 according to my watch, but I did some side quests, so it probably was like 20 or 21. All right, wish me luck finding the campsite. And hey, it's light out.